Next guest is on the baseball team. His name is Nate Favero. Is this your first time in studio?
This is the first time in the studio.
Awesome.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know what took so long. I personally blame our producer, but I'm glad that you're in the studio. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
The Bad Cats, right now, you guys are playing some good baseball.
We are.
What's it like to be a part of that right now? What changed?
I think this team, as we've known from the beginning, and last year just has so many tools, especially offensively. I think you look up and down the lineup, there's not one easy out. And then guys coming off the bench, depending on the game, we have so many different pieces. I think that's a big thing. So just depending on the situation, whatever it might be, we can put anyone in and have confidence that they're going to get it done. I think that's like the biggest part of the success right now.
So you're hitting 298 right now.
298. I didn't know that.
You really didn't?
Thanks for telling me that.
Oh, no problem, man.
Just under 300.
Sports. Yeah, so that's what. Well, I was gonna go and ask you how OCD are you about getting to 300, but how OCD are you going to be now that you know about getting to 300?
Right. No, it's funny because, most of the time when you play on the road, sometimes they have the scoreboard that has the numbers on it and things. But at home, you look up there and you see your average every time you get up. So I can usually keep a little better track of it when we're playing at home. Okay. But now that I know, definitely that's kind of the mark, right? Trying to get to 300. So
It's better than the Mendoza line, I'll tell you that, which is 200 if you're unaware. How do you not know what your batting average is? You don't look at your numbers? Like on the season?
Like I said, when we play at home, it's always up there. So I know where I'm at every at bat.
That's the only way you know.
And when it's diving, it kind of stinks, right? You look up there and like, man, I got to get hit this time.
Yeah, right.
Like 284.
That's why they put it up there for motivation, right?
Yeah.
Put that batting average up there.
No, I try not to. I try not to look. So
is that why is that? Why? Because I would imagine that. I'm just guessing. Maybe most guys kind of What am I? All right, let's keep it going or whatever. But you choose not to.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of one of those things. Baseball's funny because you can hit the ball hard, and a lot of time you're going to get out. And I think I'd just rather look at it that way and say, man, that's a hard hit ball, rather than looking at – because sometimes then you hit a bleeder and it falls. So I think it just all evens out, and I try not to look at the numbers too much, but rather base it off whether it was a good at bat or not. So
you can win an at bat but get out. Like you go, okay, that was a good at bat.
Yeah, I think so, absolutely.
Okay.
We even keep like charts. It's like quality at bats. It could be – I should know this. Actually, I've never done the chart, but I don't know if you battle and strike out, if it still counts as a quality at bat. But I know there are ways, without getting a hit, that it can still be a good at bat, definitely. Yeah. So I think that's one way to look at it.
When I first came and played football here, I remember Scott Johnson told me the biggest tip you'll ever take from me is, don't look at your stats, don't look at where you're at in the conference. Right. Don't read any articles or newspapers because you got here for a reason. And you got a scholarship, and you put your pants on just like the other person, your opponent or your teammates. So just go out there and do you, and let the rest take care of itself. So I think that's probably a big part of it as well. If you take that right, that kind of just helps you block everything else out.
No, absolutely. Obviously the numbers tell the story somewhat, right? Yeah. But I try not to look. Yeah. I try not to look. So I think it's kind of a mental thing. Let's
talk about the Utah game, which was rain delayed and then canceled last Tuesday. Apparently there was a ball that was being thrown between the dugouts, and there was messaging going on. Can you give us any clue into what was happening? Because Riley Gates didn't know.
Riley, okay. So, this time I was not participating in this either, but I know
wasn't me, Coach.
It wasn't me, right? It's funny because I remember we were sitting there, and this happened one time my freshman year. And I'm going to kind of call out Coach right here, but I remember he got on us a little bit about that. He didn't want us doing that with the other team because we're probably going to resume the game. Yeah. It wasn't like a heavy rain or anything. This one was it was a done deal. It was over. So we were having a little fun. But, and that's a typical thing that goes on. And you see it in the major leagues, too. Maybe not that, but guys doing funny things during rain delays.
Who's gonna stay outside the dugout until the ump, after the anthem, until the ump makes them go in, like random stuff, right?
Yeah, no, and you see guys sliding across the tarp and stuff. So there's some funny stuff going on.
You should bring some soap, for that.
Dish soap.
Dish soap.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't bring a bar, but dish soap.
You can. It's hard at work, but
like a slip and slide. Jason Shepard fed us this one, so we have to ask you. What SPF do you use for sunscreen?
Oh my goodness! Wow.
That's a Jason question. I want to make that clear.
Talking about skin protection here, huh? Yeah, so this is funny. I had a sunscreen that I like to use. I mean, that's an important thing to me, right?
Yeah.
As you can tell.
Me too. Same with me, man. Same with me. Got my own
Right.
too.
So yeah, and then it ran out, and I was like, bummer. So I got this sunscreen from the trainers. This is Alex's sunscreen, our trainer, and it's like SPF 100. And so I put this thing on, and like it wouldn't rub in all the way. Like I was trying to rub it in, and like I was getting comments all practice. It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I was even wider than I am right now. If that's even possible.
There's techniques. You gotta rub counterclockwise.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, it depends
give it a
if
try.
you're north or south of the equator.
Yeah,
Brian, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that's what it comes down to. Yeah. San Francisco coming up this weekend, Thursday, Friday on BYUtv, BYU Radio, Saturday, of course, coming up as well. Good luck in that 3-game series.
Thank you.
Here's some karma to get above 300. BYU Sports Nation. Karma. And then, nope, none of that.
Give me your hand, Jerem. Don't fight it.
And then,
Don't fight it, Jerem.
I'm going to transfer, Brian. And then, do you mind signing our stretch Y flag?
Oh yeah, where's that?
Right
right here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Jerem. I'm just
Nate
gonna follow you.
Favero of the baseball team. He guarantees at least 4 hits this weekend for himself, and he guarantees that
300
Coach Shaver and Kyle Dean will both hit home runs. If you need SPF 100, Nate is your guy.